from Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee R. White, a proud native Washingtonian, born and raised and still live here in the heart of D.C. I've spent years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home, it's where my story began, and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real, raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in the experience of someone who has walked these very streets and understands the struggles and the beauty of life in D.C. You know, back in episode 15, we talked about I was going to keep it, and so I did. I kept the baby. Listeners, welcome to episode 16. I call this the curveball. Once again, going back in time in my teenage years, when I thought I had it all figured out. But you know, life, as it often does, throws you a curveball. I was young and dating, as I always do. And suddenly these feelings that I thought that I had for him just faded. It was like the reality of the situation I saw, but I didn't see him in it. I didn't dislike him, but I didn't like him that way anymore. Of course, I was pregnant, hormones flying and everything like that, but it was just kind of strange. It was really, really strange. I was 19. Yes, 19, and my prom was right around the corner. I wanted that special night, that special person to go with me, but just not him. I wanted pictures, I wanted memories. But here I was, 8 months pregnant, looking like a little whale. And guess who was the only option I had? Him, of course. Oh well, here we go. We went to the prom together, and surprisingly, it was nice. I mean, we actually had fun. And for a moment, we felt like two little teenagers just enjoying a really big night, forgetting about all the chaos that was around us. But after the prom, things started to change. Not with me, but with him. He wanted that street life, something I didn't want no part of. I was done with that. I wanted more for myself, more for my child, and I tried to make it work with him. Though, because part of me wanted that picture-perfect family, even when I know it wasn't perfect. After my son was born, things really got strange. We were still friendly, but we drifted apart. You know, life has a way of doing that. Our only real connection was our son. And while we had really good memories, we shared laughs and everything like that, but we ultimately went different ways. We wanted different paths in life. Now looking back, I see how much that experience shaped me. It wasn't easy, but it taught me what I wanted, and more importantly, what I didn't want for my life. And for that, I am extremely grateful. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm excited to hear how you peeling back your layers and embracing the curveball. Also, make sure you visit my website at creepingtopreaching.com for more updates, resources, and information about upcoming episodes. I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving Emotion by Matt. See you next week.